this is the story of me running out of DEF. So it all started, hang on. Right, so this all started when I got a call from a customer, a good customer of mine. He wanted me to head to Halifax to pick up a load of wood siding, I believe. It's really nice Cape Cod style siding. What I took down there was 2 trucks. I had 2 trucks to take down, which I found by another good customer of mine. I didn't really film much because I didn't think it was interesting, and to be honest, this whole video I didn't know what it was about until the end, and you guys are very well aware what this video is about. First scene, I already drove there. We're at Cape Cod siding and I was just getting loaded. So my drives are guaranteed to be overloaded right now. So we're here at Cape Cod siding. Here to pick up some stuff going to Goose Bay. Gotta hightail it up there too. Not much time. So none of the tires seem to be having problems, but I know that's not legal. All right, so we got her all loaded up. You have to excuse me, I'm still sick as can be. This is a big load. This is not a joke. I think it's 20,000 pounds. I wouldn't doubt if it was a little bit more. Let's see if I can find a cat scale somewhere, because we're here in Nova Scotia now. But still, even if it is a bit off, we are still legal thanks to those 16,000 pound axles. God, I love those things. That's it for load securement. We got 4 feet there, so 1 strap. 1 strap over that. Gonna get another strap for that, even though it's just 1 pallet. 3 straps for the smaller one here. I think this might be actually done to spec. See if any officers want to be a dick today. And if they do, then hey, what can you do? Happy about this one. Paying good too, guys. Everyone in the industry, if it's not paying enough, don't take it. I understand if you're just getting started and stuff, but if you've been at this for 2 or 3 years and you're still not getting over $2 a kilometer, you gotta change something. It's looking good. All right, so I say we get on the road. All right, we're off. So far, it doesn't feel very heavy. Going down this embankment, in my opinion, is gonna change pretty quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this was heavy. Navigate to Goose Bay. All right, we're gonna go for our first pull here. That is heavy. That is heavy. This is crazy. This is sick. It's actually sick. All right, let's get into the power. Alright, this is actually not too bad. And it's not really that it's heavy or that it's a bad load or anything. It's just the road that this is going over and how bad it is and the distance it's got to go. Let's turn up the brake on the trailer. 8.5. Okay. First gear. We're pushing it a bit. That was like a quarter throttle too. Okay, this isn't too bad. This is definitely a heavy load, but nothing back-breaking. Definitely nothing that I haven't dealt with before. Change now for the truck. Get me in super late here. Jim's garage.
You can use any guitar.
Yeah, Well, I mean, you gotta make money, right? Sales on TV. We got some new wheel rubber. That's looking good. Got some winter tires because you know that winter hot shotting's coming up. So check out that frickin' sunset. Holy shit. Nice. Is at night, there's no gas stations. And because of that, my favorite gas station is one of the only ones that is open at night. So we stopped there. And you've been driving a little bit too long when the funniest thing that day was that there was a microwave in the gift shop. Alright, first fuel stop. Rig's doing pretty good. Microwave right in the middle of a souvenir shop. I'm about 40 kilometers from Amherst. Grabbed some fuel. As I find in Nova Scotia here, there aren't many opportunities to get fuel. So I checked the straps, we left, and God, that's annoying. Yeah, once again, completely uneventful. Driving to Nova Scotia at night, there's not much on the go. Until I found myself some cat scales. The thing I don't like about cat scales, the buttons are all the way up there. I had to go on my tippy toes to reach them. Should definitely have a button lower somewhere, and some do. So you gotta wait now, apparently. Alright, so we waited a few minutes. And he asked me the questions. Do I want pounds or kilograms? Do I want whatever? Truck names. Got all the information now. So now that turned red. We gotta wait.
To pull off and open your ticket.
Alright, thank you. How excited are you guys to see how much this weighs? I bet it's a lot. I bet I'm overweight. I wasn't supposed to be overweight, but I bet I'm overweight. / loaded wrong or something. Guys, I'm sorry to say, but it looks like I'll be letting you down again. Again. We're legal. I'm sorry to say it, but we're legal. This sucks. I'm not even like a little bit overloaded. I've got weight to spare on the trailer and truck. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't plan on this video going this way. I guess you could just stop watching now. Cause like, what's the point? What's the point if I'm doing this legally? I don't know what this channel is coming to anymore. 5400 on the steering, which is the same. 7500 on the drive axle, which might not be enough to get up one of those hills. And 28.5 on the trailer, which is a portion for 30,000, I think. Well, I guess that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, at least being loaded or something. All right, Instagram, danger_industries. You guys have a good, I'm just joking. We're gonna finish this. It's a good load. Man, you just can't overload this damn trailer with the 15,000 pound axles. It's like too much. I gotta get smaller axles so we can be legal again. Love stopping at these Irvings here. Gonna grab a nice clean shower and prepare for the battles that are ahead. Okay, so we're back from our little excursion. So yeah, after that I drove 7 miserable, long, boring hours to the Matan to Baie-Comeau crossing. Got there, went to sleep, like where you enter, you aren't supposed to stop there. I just stopped there and I just passed out and woke up to someone knocking on my window saying it's time to get on the ferry. Didn't see a single moose. Everyone was saying you're gonna, almost hit 20 or 30 moose, and I didn't see a single damn one of them. So everyone's liars. So I wanted to film the crossing, but I didn't for 2 reasons. First reason being I was so tired that I actually ended up passing out in the truck like stone cold, didn't hear my alarm. And the second reason, I didn't want it. All right, so we're in Matan. Does that boat look familiar? I'm gonna scrape so bad on this. Oui, c'est good. What?
On laisse pas tard, on va l'essayer, on va le faire reculer un peu.
Merci. All right. Well, that sucked. Literally same boat. Those of you who were with the channel for a while now realize that this is the same boat.
The general alarm, 7.
As I said, I was so tired, I went into the truck for a nap, and just like that, woke up to a French guy knock on my window telling me that it's time to get off the ferry. Everyone was gone. I didn't even pay yet.
Alright, so we're in Baie-Comeau right now. Made it across on the boat, fell asleep on the boat. Funny story, actually forgot to pay for the boat. Yeah, so I'm gonna run in, not get a haircut yet, even though I want one, and grab some eats, and then we're gonna be on our way. Well, that was good. Definitely recommend staying at this Restaurant du Nord next to the Ultramar. You guys won't believe this. Actually, you will believe this. So I was changing the fuel filter, right? Figured I'd change the fuel filter before heading over that road. And the drain plug for emptying the fuel water separator broke. I am kind of in the middle of nowhere, and this is not good. I still got a ways to go, and that load has to be delivered. So I'm gonna turn the truck on now. I replaced just the bottom filter, so it should start right up. Hopefully we got no leaks. I don't know. So far, it's looking good. So I'm a firm believer that this truck has shitty plastic. Like, the plastic parts on this are all junk. That drain thing, you don't even have to twist on it hard. It's like, that should not be that delicate. Anyways, you got a long way to go, and it's a really rough road, so hopefully that doesn't pop open or anything. Hopefully you make it. Hey, get off my paint. If I see low fuel pressure come across my dash on the way home, I am literally gonna brick.
I headed off to the northern Quebec boondocks. It's a super windy, twisty road. It's super dangerous, and it's full of logging trucks doing their outlaw trucker version of the Le Mans race. It's pretty sketchy.
Guys, check this grade out. %. Going down here. Make this one real easy. We're on the brakes nice and early here. There's this really awesome truck, triple axle trailer, fully loaded, going 5 kilometers an hour up this hill. It was just a brutal hill. And when I came up, I could actually smell brakes burning. Here I'm only applying light brake pressure. The engine brake is doing a lot of the work. That wasn't bad. These hills suck. Listen to the turbo from the truck behind us. You hear the whistling? That whistle though, God. Here at the dam called the Manic 5. Huge dam here in the middle of nowhere, Quebec. First I want to show you guys something, check this out. So I've been here for 5 minutes now though, but check this out. When I checked 2 minutes ago, that was up 270, 280. Definitely smell some brake burning. See, this place is hard to get at because, well, that's the entrance there. So we came down here and then you have to turn. In here it's pretty sharp. This is a 12%, so you pretty much have to stop to get in there, and I was not using enough trailer brake. That's alright, I'd rather get new brakes for the truck anyways, because these brakes suck. You can get different brake upgrades, and I think that would be great on a truck like this. Well, would you just look at that? That is absolutely huge. Anyways, I can't film too much because I've got an 18% hill coming up, and the road is nothing but ice. I'm certainly worried about it. I think we're gonna do 4 low for this one, just because it's so slippery, and hopefully that works. Start off in 2nd gear. I didn't know you could do 4th gear in 4 low. Let's hit the hill. So we got a sharp left turn here, and then the 18% starts. Yeah, this whole road is just a really, really bad, treacherous road. Sharp right turn here. This is the hairpin, so we're going to turn right around pretty much. And then we're going to tackle the really, really steep grade. Look at that, it goes straight up. You guys can't tell. Here we go. Can you guys hear that? Usually I wouldn't give the truck this much power, but I'm more concerned about traction than I am trying to make the truck last an extra few kilometers. Definitely shifts hard in 4 low. Our fans kicking in there now. Hope we don't slip. Oh, we're starting to slip a little bit. Holy sh**. We are slipping, guys. We might not make it. We might not make it. Holy sh**. Okay, I gotta try and find some traction on the road somewhere. Holy sh**. Guys, we're barely moving. Holy sh**. Holy sh**. I've got 4 wheels spinning here. They're fighting for traction. This is crazy. Holy crap. Show how high we got. We're now at the top. We're now at the top of the dam. Those lights there, that's the dam. That was the craziest thing ever. That was not even okay. We almost didn't make it up that 18%. That's 18, like if you look at my other videos, you'll see me talk about like 12%, like it's a big deal. That was just 18% on gravel and ice. And we just climbed that. Oh, yo, holy shit. Like that was actually, I wasn't comfortable with that. That might be the first time that I was actually pushed past my comfort zone. Usually like the crazy stuff I take and everything, like, you know, I'm fine, I take my time, it works. But that was crazy. Because even when I took that big 35,000 pound truck, I mean, we had traction then, that wasn't a problem. I knew if I threw it in 4 low, we'd make it up. We almost, like, what do you do if you get stuck on a hill? What do you do? Who the hell is gonna tow you up? 41,000 pound truck with no traction, how's that gonna work? That was crazy, that was scary. Oh my God, that was insane. Tires there down, you see the tire light on? I'm gonna pretend like the only reason that's like that is for extra traction. Even with lower tire pressure and everything, yeah, that's insane. Definitely didn't have enough weight put on the truck. We just barely make it up that hill, and pretty much for the rest of the drive, it sucked, but nothing happened.
And this is the part of the drive where things kind of start going wrong. It's just a really long drive. I ended up missing the stores in Labrador City to get DEF. I needed DEF, but nothing really went to plan. And where you see this start, where I really realized that I screwed up, was after Churchill Falls. So that's kind of where this starts, and we get into the meat of this video.
Well, this is not good. Okay, so that is saying engine idled soon, so we are now limited to 80 kilometers an hour. This stupid DEF stuff, man, I hope we make it. I came through Labrador City last night and said, well, I was running out of DEF, and the store before, like, I didn't actually, said it was fine. So I went and I said, well, that's fine when I'm in Churchill Falls, which is between Lab City and Goose Bay, which is where this load is going, if I didn't mention it, that I would get DEF there. And sure enough, there was none there. It's the first time I've ever needed it in Churchill Falls, and they've always had it, and now that I need it, they don't. A bit of drama, of course. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We have 150 kilometers. I hope we make it. Yeah, this just sucks. I couldn't believe that they didn't have DEF. It should be a law that all of these places need to have DEF. It's like more important than fuel sometimes. Nothing makes me want to delete my truck more than something like this. Get rid of that bullshit. The government dictating how we live our lives and how we make money. I don't expect to make it, I don't think. And when the engine is idled, it's funny because we can only go about 5 kilometers an hour. We'll get there eventually, I guess. Yeah, hopefully we can go 80 now and coast in pretty much. Fun stuff. Yeah, this is getting a little ridiculous. So according to this situation, I need to carry spare fuel, spare hydraulic oil, spare like battery, and now spare diesel exhaust fluid. It's like, where are you supposed to put all this? I mean, I already got 2 cans of fuel and a jug of hydraulic fluid. I am running in the middle of nowhere. If one place doesn't have DEF, I can literally just be screwed. Like, there isn't that much room in these trucks. So after a 4,000 kilometer journey through some of the most treacherous roads in North America, I'm gonna run out of DEF and we're gonna be dead on the side of the road. This is it, 100 kilometers from the destination, from where it's getting dropped off. This truck is pretty much gonna die on the side of the road because I couldn't buy any DEF on my way here. How is that even acceptable? How is that possible? How could crippling a truck, making it idle, going 5 kilometers an hour on the road on a highway really benefit the environment? How do they come up with this stuff? Like, maybe have it so that, like, when you get pulled over or something, if you don't have DEF, you get a huge fine or something. Because here, like, if I got pulled over in here, like, I could explain, well, there was no DEF, so I'm in here, I'm gonna put some in now in a second. Like, limited power, I understand and stuff, but how can you actually put a truck to sleep, idle it on the side of the road, whatever road it's on? How is that acceptable? How is that legal? How can you intentionally make a truck break down because there's no fluid in it that helps the environment? Like, that's mind-blowing. It really is. Because, you know, it's just a bunch of city slickers that came up with this, saying, you know, sitting in their office building saying, well, if they don't put DEF in the truck, we'll disable their truck. Well, what about the hard-working, you know, men and women that for some inconvenient, unfortunate circumstance can't get any DEF in their truck? You know, what if the shit freezes up? What if, you know, anything can happen? How in the world can you logically think, like, oh, we'll just disable this truck? 5 kilometers an hour, I mean, that's killed. You killed the truck. It's done. How did we get, as a society, to this point? Guys, I think that's it. I don't think we're gonna make it. As far as I know, we can only go about 100, 120 kilometers, and we still got another 114 to go. We drove about 80 kilometers like this already. I genuinely think that we're gonna end up on the side of the road tonight. So I typed this message to my father. He is in Goose Bay right now where I'm going, so hopefully I get a little tiny bit of cell service somewhere, and that message gets through so that he knows to to come save me. Save me from a perfectly fine working truck. You guys didn't know? This is the middle of nowhere. I'm in Labrador right now in Canada. There's no cell service here. No, like I'm actually stranded if something happens. Hopefully we make it. I don't think we are. We got another 70 kilometers left to go. It's been saying engine will be idled soon for about an hour and a half now. So I don't know what their definition of soon is. This is it. This is how it's gonna go. If that message gets out. If not, then I guess I'll be hitchhiking. Alright guys, so we are, what, 50 kilometers out. Still didn't get any cell service yet, but hopefully we do. Because, man, this thing, I'm sure this thing's about to quit on me at any moment now. Don't we just love how, like, these videos, I have no idea what they're about until something goes wrong? Looks like something went wrong. Looks like something came through and gave me some good content. Never fails. Did not expect this, did not see this coming. 3 places that always have DEF just didn't. Okay, we got cell service. We just got a message come in there, so that means that my father is probably gonna get the message I sent him. Let's check and make sure. Yeah, so the message went through, so my father knows that he has to come get me if I don't message him in a half hour. So we're either gonna be well into cell service in a half hour, or we're gonna be on the side of the road and waiting for him. Huge relief. Still kind of a pucker factor though, because I would like to make it there. We are almost there. DEF is still empty, but we just might make it, I don't know. Alright, shit. There it goes. I have no power. That's it. Put my foot to the floor, nothing happens. So, let it coast, I guess, and I'll have to call my father. At least we have cell service. So yeah, so I made it about 160 kilometers. Made it 160 kilometers before this happened. Now we're gonna be limited to about 5 kilometers an hour. We almost made it. So we're gonna try and crawl along out to the turnaround there. Car just came out. We're gonna coast and crawl down there if we can. 20 hours of driving and not a single place to get DEF. There are only 4 or 5 places, but it's crazy that there wasn't any. So for any of you guys that are wondering what happens when you run a truck out of DEF, this is it. Engine idled. Yeah, DEF level empty, engine idled. So we're still moving. We managed to crawl out here. This is where I'm gonna sit and wait for my father. Like I always like to try and find a bright side. At least now I'll get an escort past the scales, so he'll be able to tell me if the guy's there or not. Yep, this is dangerous. What a terrible day, guys. It is so windy out here right now. Looks like we got a light out. Oh, never mind. Yep, that's him. Oh, you got 2 of them. You got 2 of them.
Yeah, they were $14. I took 45 cents. So. Yeah, no problem. Scales are closed in there. Were you completely out or just?
Ah, fuck that.
No, they you know, because the first time they didn't have it in Churchill Falls, I missed Lab City by 30 minutes because of the weather. The first time that they didn't have the stuff in Churchill Falls, but you know why? They were doing renovations, so they had all their stocks sold. You guys like that knife hack where I used the knife on the DEF bottle? 2 things: speeds it up by like 300% and makes it a bit stress relieving, being able to just stab it. Hey guys, in the end, you know, we made it, as we seem to always do. But either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed this concoction of video. I mean, you got to see some pretty awesome stuff. I mean, I almost didn't make it up that hill. That was pretty cool. I mean, that's backcountry boondock hotshotting at its finest. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. You know the drill. Danger_industries is my Instagram. You guys can check that out if you want. Some pictures of trucks and whatnot up there. Yeah. Guys, I'll see you on the next video. You guys have a good day. Getting offloaded. Nothing to it. It's awesome. All right, we made it. I guess this is where the video ends. Not bad.